Hi, welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree. In this video, I am doing a tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio, the Scorpio energy, I guess I should say. So I had meant to get not many, at least 2 readings today done this morning. However, I ran into some technical difficulties again. But I was able to fix it after about an hour. I thought that I was going to just get up, get ready for work, do these readings really quickly, and then head off to work. So the plan was just off schedule just a little bit. So I'm going to get 1 reading done for you, Scorpio, which is why I'm cleansing the deck on video, because I've got to get started. So this energy is for pretty much anyone. It is going to be filtered through the energy of Scorpio, though. And we all have Scorpio in our chart due to the house system. We don't necessarily need a planet or an aspect in the house. So I'm using Tarot Nuage's deck. This is my newest deck. And I'm going to use this to pull the 3 main energies for you. And then we're going to use the Tarot of the Abyss by Anna Torian to further clarify the message, give us some more information. And then after that, I'll draw an oracle card to see if there is any extra wisdom that can be imparted. All right, so I do have a flip through of this new deck, and it is in the description box. So if you're interested in seeing this cool artwork, you only get to see 3 cards in this video, but there are so many cool looking cards. I actually have another deck made by the same artist, and it's a Lenormand deck. So okay, 1 more shuffle and we are going to get going. My table is a little different here because, like I said, I didn't have a lot of time, and I needed to cover this candle here. I would like to represent all 4 of the elements in my readings. Okay, so hopefully it's a little bit better now. All right, let's go. Energy of Scorpio. 9 of Wands, the Hermit, and the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so let's get a closer look at your main energies here. The Hermit is our major arcana, and this is a card of introspection, understanding oneself. He has this lantern, and this lantern represents a sort of a guide. It's the accumulation of all his wisdom and all of his experiences, and he's using that as a guide to take him where he needs to go. Then we've got fire energy on both sides. We've got the Page of Wands and the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is a card of sort of like that last leg, you know, just you've been putting all this energy in, and you're still there though. You're getting tired, but you're still pushing through. You're still working towards it. Then we've got the Page of Wands in reverse, and he is Earth of Fire. And all pages have that curiosity, that need to know more, to explore. And within this, he is a very he's an initiator. And with him being in reverse, I see that you're tired, I guess. You have gained all this wisdom, and you're kind of in this situation where you're feeling like you need to take it to a better place. You're feeling like you are you have this wisdom, you have this knowledge, this experience, and you're kind of in a place where you don't know what to do with it. Maybe let's dive into this message just a little bit deeper, Scorpio. So I see that you have wisdom, that you have the knowledge, right? But for some reason, you're just a little tired. You've been working at this for a while. Perhaps you're working on a degree. Perhaps you have an apprenticeship of some sort. And maybe you're ready to come out of that already, and you're ready to put it into use here. So let's see what's going on with that energy here. This is the Tarot of the Abyss, and one more good shuffle, and then we will see what this Knight of Wands means for you. All right, we've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this Knight is upright here. Very good. That's fire energy. Then we have Awakening, which is Judgment in this deck, and that's in reverse. And then the Empress in reverse. So 2 major arcana in reverse here. And so I do see that you are a little tired. You are, I feel like you've been working towards your situation. You've been working towards accumulating this knowledge, and you've been working very hard. However, it's not producing the endpoint, or it's not producing the product that you're looking for. The Empress in reverse, you know, that's the creationary card. She's the nurturer. She's the one who gets those projects going and puts the love and the energy into the project so that she can see the project grow. And with that being, that energy is reversed. Your project, your thing that you're putting so much of your energy into is not growing, or you've stopped putting that energy in there. And I do see here with this Judgment card being in reverse, this is sort of like I like to think of it as the taking stock card, looking at what you're doing and seeing if that's in line with your goals. And I'm seeing here that it doesn't seem like it's in line with your goals. Like I said, you've accumulated all of this knowledge, and I think you're tired of being in that spot. You're tired of being in this exploratory, figuring things out mode. I think it's time for you to take the next step, is what I'm seeing here. So let's get a read on the Hermit. We've got the 10 of Wands in reverse. That's fire energy. We've got the Star in reverse, major arcana. And then another major arcana, we've got the High Priestess, and it's in reverse. With all these major arcanas in reversals, I feel like you're just not following your heart. You're not following what it is that you want to do. You're not, you have the wisdom, you have the experience, the knowledge, and you're not applying that. The Star here is sort of our guide, right? We set a goal into the future, and I'm going to take a quick drink. You set a goal for your future, right? And you make decisions in the present so that you can reach that goal. And with it being in reverse, either you don't have clear sight of that goal, or you've lost the sight of that goal, or you don't have a clear enough goal set. So it's kind of like you're just expending your energies. And that's kind of what this 10 of Wands is saying here, is that you're expending your energies. You're tired, you're overburdened. And then we've got the High Priestess in reverse here, and she's all about knowing the self and going within and diving deep within the self and getting a full understanding of what it is that you're made of, what you want, understanding yourself and understanding your magic. And it's looking like you really don't have that here. You might have that knowledge and all of that stuff, but you don't have the understanding of how you're going to apply that knowledge. And perhaps that's what this Page of Wands means here. It's that you're not applying this knowledge. So let's see what we have. We've got the Ace of Cups in reverse, earth energy. That's the Ace of Pentacles. This is the Ace of Pentacles right here in reverse, earth energy. And then we've got the 5 of Cups, water energy, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is telling me here that that you are having a hard time getting started. You don't really know what to do with your knowledge here. You don't have a plan set out. And this Ace of Pentacles, this is like an opportunity that is not being realized for you. And it is causing you some upsets and some sadness. And it's I kind of get the feeling of spinning wheels, right? Spinning wheels, and just you just don't have a clear enough direction. And so I think the message here is to take a Queen of Swords approach to this. Look at it in a way that what is it that your heart desires, but look at it in a way of how can you achieve that on a logical, physical, Ace of Pentacles type level. How can you take advantage of these opportunities that are here? So I feel like you have opportunities. That's why this Ace of Pentacles showed up. It's just, it's not being realized. It's not being understood. Okay. So if you can just, I feel like you just need to get a clear understanding of what it is that you want, so you can know what direction that you need to head. And oh, you know what? I didn't mention that this is a shadow reading. Yes, so this is a shadow reading, and and so what I'm seeing here, the issue with the shadow here is that because you don't have this clear understanding of where you want to go, perhaps you don't really have a clear understanding of who you really are, indicated by this reverse High Priestess. You don't have a clear goal set for yourself so that you can understand who you are and what you're doing and what your purpose is. And so that's going to be your shadow work, to understand who you are and why you don't know who you are, and why you are just expending your energies all over the place and not doing things that are that are for yourself and betterment for yourself. So I don't really see a lot of energies that you're just giving too much of yourself and not paying attention to what it is that you want. I think it's just more of a little bit more of forethought, a little bit more planning on your part. So take the energy of Virgo, for instance. The energy of Virgo likes to be very organized. They like to plan things out. They like to know the path that they're taking. They like to know where their energies are being put in the present so that it comes forward in the future. And that's what this Queen of Swords is going to help you do here. That's what you're going to take your emotions, and you're going to take your innermost desires and things that you want for yourself, and you're going to bring that up and filter it through the mind, through your swords energy, and create that plan. Okay, create that plan of where you want to go, how you're going to do it. But the first thing is to get this High Priestess card upright. Okay, understand who you are, understand what it is that you want. And I know once you know that, once you get a clear understanding of that, then your path is just going to be illuminated. Your path is just going to show up. Ooh, my feather. I love this white feather. My cat actually got to it. And he chewed it. He likes feathers. So I have to keep my feathers. I find feathers quite often, and I pick them up and I keep them. I was making jewelry with them at one point. And anyhow, my cat loves feathers as well. He and we like boxes and we like feathers. So he's my familiar. All right. So let's see. Oh, let me do my little knock knock here. I love these knock knocks for some reason. It just does something to me, to the cards. All right, let's see what we have for you, Scorpio. Distorted desire. Okay, we had a reading yesterday with this card as well. Distorted desire. And basically that's kind of just So let me show you the visual of this card here. Okay. Hopefully it's going to be able to focus. I've got my candle burning beneath. I don't think it's going to be able to focus. Yeah. Sorry, usually I get this all planned out and set up and to make sure everything works, but with that little roadblock I ran into this morning, it just threw everything off. So, but I wanted to get this reading done, and I think I've got 4 more to do before tomorrow, Thanksgiving. On top of that, I've got to go grocery shopping. So, okay, knowing the difference between needs and wants is key to navigating what is at the root of desire. It helps us to diminish what is a self-sabotaging compulsion or mirage from what is a genuinely life-enhancing aspiration to be realistically pursued. When we think what we want is not what we need or long for at a core level, the realization of such desires potentially results in something nightmarish rather than dream fulfillment. I'm going to read that sentence again. It seems a little convoluted to me. When what we think we want is not what we need or long for at a core level, the realization of such desires potentially results in something nightmarish rather than dream fulfillment. This long for phrase is kind of throwing me off. But what I'm understanding is when we think we want something and it's not really what we need, then it produces results that are not consistent with the direction we want to head our life. In worst case scenarios, we can have this can have us running for our lives like the featured mother. She does look really up. She has a face of distraught on her face. Whether or not we consciously recognize the delusion for what it is, an untruth can never satisfy our needs. Illusions have no sustenance or substance and therefore cannot satiate the burning desires that mistakenly drive us to attain them in the first place. Nonetheless, at the origin of every distorted desire is an invaluable lesson for us to learn about ourselves. Gently unpack why you are turning away from rather than confronting the things that are not actually as they seem in your life. It may be necessary to compassionately release yourself from unwarranted convictions or things or a person. It may be necessary to compassionately release yourself from an unwanted conviction that things or a person will magically change into what they have the potential to become and cease making excuses for why they have not. So basically that is just saying that we are projecting our needs and wants and desires onto someone else and just magically waiting for them to change, hoping for them to change. And so, and by doing that, we create a life for ourselves in which we're just chasing things and expending our energy, like this 10 of Wands here, just expending our energy and not completely achieving that with what we want and putting good energy into something that is sustainable and that can grow. So I think that is a very good card, oracle card for this reading. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Remember to do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, share. It would really help the channel grow and get this message out to others who need to hear it. Pardon me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next reading. Take care.